Wherever he goes, I go. Whatever he says, I say. Whatever he wants, I want to. It's well with my soul, I'm doing fine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Carly and it's so nice to have you. Today I wanted to bring you a super cool secret that I learned, and I hope it's helpful to all of you, and I hope it helps you save hundreds and thousands of dollars per year or per however many times that you buy skincare or makeup or hair stuff or anything like that. This has been a lifesaver for me, and I wanted to share it with you so that you can have fun too. So what is the secret? The secret is you can get a sample of almost anything in the world that you want to try without buying it. And I'm going to show you how in this video. Let's hop right in. So I have 6 different ways to get free samples, and I don't know why I feel like I've been living under a rock, because I just wish I knew this a long time ago. First way, when you go to a place like Ulta, companies have humongous budgets to spend on PR and to spend on samples, and they want people to do reviews on their products and all that. Every single time you go to Ulta, you can ask whoever's at the front for some of their PR samples, which they don't obviously just tell everyone that they have. They're there and you can get them. So let me just tell you, I went to Ulta a couple days ago to get the curling wand for the giveaway, and I asked the girl if she had any PR samples, and she's like, yeah. Okay, this is what she gave me. Let me tell you guys, this one is mine, and I put this in here to show you that I actually purchased this. This was $40, okay? This one is free, and this was only $40 because I got it at CVS, like a total dummy, but everything's more expensive there, but it's pretty much that price anyway. This one, same exact thing, just a different type of it, free. And she gave me this whole thing. This is just a PR sample that the company is sending out to Ulta right now. Okay, so here's one of them. Another thing she gave me was this amazing, so anything Biolage, I'm like in love with the scent of anything Biolage, and this totally has that, obviously because it's Biolage, but this is a new gel conditioner that they came out with, and she gave me this, and you guys, I just used it, okay? I just took a shower and did my hair, and it's so weird. So when you put it on, it feels like you're not putting anything on at all. And I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. It's like, I need a lot of like thick conditioner for my hair. But I was like, I'll give it a try. So I felt like nothing was in it, like my hair was knotty. I washed it out. I was still like, I was drying my hair. It feels so silky smooth. And it could also be the second product I'm about to show you, or the third product I'm about to show you. But oh my gosh, my hair feels so much better right now. So it's either a mix of that alone or a mix between the two of that and this right here. It's the, what's it called? It's the Pureology Air Dry Cream, which you're supposed to put this in your hair, and you don't have to blow dry your hair. Like, it literally just makes your hair dry perfectly. So I still blow dried my hair because I'm in a rush. But you guys, I've seen this over and over and over again, and I've never bought it because it's super expensive, and now I get to try it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, amazing. And then the 4th thing that she gave me was this heat protectant, which again, this is super expensive in the stores. This is the Orlando Pita Play. And what I thought would be cool is to give this along with whoever wins the curling wand, because it's a heat protectant, and I would hate for whoever wins that, if you don't have one, to have to go out and buy something extra when you won something for free. So if you win the curling wand, I'm gonna give you this too. Okay, so that's the first way. Whatever store you're in, ask them for PR samples. And it's okay if you feel a little weird at first, because it's always kind of nerve-wracking asking for free stuff. But honestly, it's a rush. The first time you do it and you leave with like $100 worth of product like this for free, you'll do it again. Okay, so the second way to get samples is Sephora. So did you know You guys are gonna like think I'm so crazy. Let me show you how many. My whole face right now, except for one thing, and it's the bronzer, because I just love my contour kit, is done with these samples today, which is amazing. So if you think I achieved an okay look for today, you can do it for free. Let me stop juggling these around and making noise. But you guys, look at all these samples. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you a few that I have in here. And just so you know, you can go to any Sephora and get 3 samples for free of anything that they can squeeze or pour or spray. As long as it's not a solid, you can get a sample of it. So what I like to do, which is a little bougie of me, I like to take my samples of the most expensive products so I can see, are they worth the investment? There's nothing wrong with that. So this right here, okay, this right here is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold face mask. And I've always wanted to try that, but you guys, it's $100 in the store. And so maybe I'm like a couple dollars off. So it might be like a few dollars less than that, but it's basically $100. And what's so crazy is that I tried it and I didn't love it. So, I mean, it's amazing that they would be willing to give a sample of it so you can see, does it work with your skin, does it not? So that's so cool. Let me show you a couple other things I have here. All different kinds of foundations. Foundations at Sephora nowadays, they're about $40 a foundation, so, or more. That's on like the less expensive side. So I always try samples because you never know how it's going to work with your skin, what the color is going to be at the end of the day, if it oxidizes, if it breaks you out. So I always get samples of the foundations, and I have found my all-time favorite foundation through a sample, and I have found companies that I love have foundations that I hate. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'll show you 2 more things. So this is the Tatcha, I think you call it, the Indigo moisturizer. So this is so up there. This is like, I don't remember if it was $100 or if it was like $70, but it's very expensive. And you guys, this little sample, you need such a drop of this. This has lasted me 3 weeks already, so it's crazy. And I mean, I don't know if you can see, like I still have a whole bunch left. So it's crazy, and it smells really good. So that's cool. And then I always like to try different filters. So this is the Becca Backlight. I think this, no, I don't know if this is the Backlight one. I don't remember what this one is, but this is one of those filters. Look how pretty. This is something I would buy just because they gave me a sample, and I love it. And you put it on before your foundation. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing it today. So, okay, so that's your second thing. Third way to get samples is to go to the actual department stores and all of the skincare and different sections in the department stores. They have a budget for samples, and people don't tell you that. Of course, they're not going to tell you that because a lot of them work on commission, which I totally respect and I want to support, but I also want some samples. So places like MAC. I recently wanted to try that Lightful seed line that they had and see how it would do with my skin because it is packed with vitamin C, and sometimes people have different reactions to that, and so I asked, can I have some samples? Along with that, I asked to have a sample of the Pro Longwear Concealer. I know it's very, very, very popular, but every single time I wear it, and I'm wearing it today, it's creasy, like everywhere. So I don't love it, but I gotta tell you this. I've used this now for almost a month, and even though I don't love it, I mean, it's still MAC. I still have half this whole little sample left. You need, I'm gonna show you right now how much you need. So let me just show you. This stuff is crazy. I mean, it's for a special occasion, so. Okay, so let's just say you take that little tiny drop. Look at how, oh my gosh. Do you see how much coverage that gives? It's insane. So I don't love that it creases, but if you want coverage, yes, get this. Look at that, it's great. Well, I don't know if you can see it now. And then another counter you can go to is Clinique. And I've done that a lot too. So they give little samples like this. I don't know if you can see, it's probably upside down. And get whatever you want. If you want to try, so what I got there is the 3-step for combo skin. So it was like a pink liquid that is a toner, and then it was this moisturizing gel, and then the wash, which is the first step. That kit is $63 if you get the whole kit, I think. And I've bought that before, but I wanted to see now after having JJ, would it still work with my skin? And it did, so that's really cool. But I got to have the samples instead of buying the whole kit and wasting my money. So that's awesome. And then another little one I went to was Origins, who they just have this amazing SPF that I wanted to try. So, okay, the third way is to join Influenster, which is really a cool little, it's an app where people review products, but each person on there, depending on their social influence, will get sent PR packages to try out the products and review. So the exchange is they will send you free products, but you have to review them, or they won't send them to you again, pretty much. And they send the best stuff ever. And I only have one thing in front of me right now from one of my packages, and I don't even have the top because I used it all. But this is just a dry shampoo. In the same package, they had a mascara from YSL, which is almost $40, okay? That was awesome. They had what's it called, for your nail polish remover. They had that. They had the pads with it. They had a whole pack of Venus razors, which is what I buy anyway. And those are pretty expensive too. So that right there was like 20 bucks. The mascara alone, it was $40. The whole package might have been like $75 to $100. That's just what I think. So it's a totally free app, free program. You just have to take the time to work on your social influence and your social media platforms and show them that you're active, and they will send you free stuff. Okay, so the fourth way you can get free samples is by going into like brick and mortar. So going into places that are established. So an example of this is Aveda. I went into the salon and I asked them if they had any samples, and I already knew that they did because these companies always have samples. And let me show you all that they gave me. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Okay, but look at all these samples. Hello. This right here alone, this is the dry remedy, and I love it and I use it. In fact, I will put some on right now. Let me just show you. It's like the weirdest thing. It's a dry oil. I don't know if you guys can see. 2 to 3 drops. I use 3 drops because I have long hair. You need like 1 drop of this if you have short hair. And I rub it in. Let's see if you guys can see on camera like what this stuff does. And I just like rub it into the ends of my hair. And it like takes away all the frizz. Let's see. Can you guys see it? Does it look any better? I don't know. It just gives your hair like a really pretty shine, and I love it. And the fact that they gave me not 1, but 2 samples. I've now used this for like a month and a half, and I still haven't run out because you need such a tiny little bit to like make your hair look great. So, okay, what else is to this? The damage remedy, which I love. I've already bought this. And so even if you've already bought something, it's okay. It's okay to ask for a sample of it. Don't feel bad about that. All right, so we covered, let's see what we covered. We covered Influenster, we covered department stores, we've covered Ulta and Sephora. Going into places, was that 6? Okay, my numbers are totally off. But whether I did 6 or not, I want to show you one more thing because this is really cool too. So another way to get free samples is to directly email different companies. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they're having like a big month, they have a big budget, and they're like all for sending samples. And a lot of times they tell you no, so it doesn't matter. Let me just show you three places that I emailed to see if I can get a sample, and it totally worked. One is Too Faced, which is like one of my favorite. That's where my contour palette is from that I love. And I really love everything about that company, but I really wanted to try this mascara. And I emailed them and I asked them if they had any samples, and they sent me a little sample. So here's a little sample of it. And these samples, you guys, will last you for like months, which is incredible. So that's one. This also works for baby stuff. So obviously I have a baby, and you know, especially as an adult, you know your skin, you kind of know what to stay away from. But as a baby, it's really difficult. So you always want to get samples before you buy like these huge things of body washes and lotions and whatever you use for your babies. So Honest Company is a great company. I love Honest Company, and I've used it ever since JJ was born. But this is the hand sanitizer gel, which is the best sanitizer in the whole entire world. First of all, it reminds me of childhood, like the smell of it. I don't even know what's the smell. It's like orange vanilla. I don't even know how to explain the smell. It's so good. When you put it on your hands, it's like wet for like 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's dry, but it leaves your hands feeling so soft. Anyway, I asked for if they had any extra samples, and they sent me one of these, which you guys, I buy these like 20 times a week, so I'm supporting it, so it's fine. But that was really cool. And then, I forgot to talk about this. So this is like with the department store samples, you can ask for anything. Like this one was from Lancome. Look at this whole palette. Free sample, just because they have them on hand and they want to advertise. So that's pretty much it. My last little tip, this was just like a bonus tip, is to ask any one of your friends who sell something, not to like take advantage of them, but if you're interested in what they're selling, it doesn't hurt to reach out and ask if they have a sample, because if they are selling something in like network marketing, or if they're a small business, they're gonna have a sample, because that is how they create, you know, that's how they get their customers, is by sampling. So this is just like a doTERRA sample that our friends gave us, and we have a whole bunch of these, which is so sweet. And this is the peppermint one, and oh my God. Funny story, I used this sample one time. Jared had a headache, and this is before I knew how to use essential oils, but I knew that the peppermint one is what you can use for a headache. So I took a little drop and like I put it right here on his temples, because I heard you can like rub the temples with it, but I had no idea that you were supposed to dilute it with some kind of like fractionated oil. And his eyes, all of a sudden he was like, my eyes are burning, my eyes are burning. And like his eyes were burning him for like 2 hours, and that was like a total wife fail. But I was trying to help. Okay, so if your friends are selling something and you are considering buying something, don't feel weird about asking for a sample, because I know that when I used to sell stuff, sometimes it's so awkward to talk to your friends about what you're selling. So when a friend asks you if they can have a sample, it's like the greatest thing in the world. So don't feel awkward, just do it and feel good about it. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I hope that this has opened a whole new world for some of you. And I wanted to do this for a bunch of different reasons, but one of them is helping you guys not spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on all of these products when you can try them out for free. It doesn't mean don't support the companies and don't buy the products if you love them. It just means this will save you a lot of money and a lot of time. And you want to know what else? This is something that I did for my wedding. There's a special event, maybe it's prom, maybe it's your wedding, maybe you have a celebration and you want to look really extra special for that one day. You do not need to go and buy a bunch of products if you want to just use them for one day. You can go, I did my whole face today with these samples, again, except for the bronzer, but you can go and get anything you want, get it in a sample and use it. You can go and get a primer, get a moisturizer, get a filter, get a mask. So let's say you have like a super duper date or a super celebration or something. You go get the most expensive mask at Sephora and ask for a sample. This one little sample of this mask right here, I've already done 3 masks with this little sample and I still have 1 left. So go get a mask, go treat yourself. Even if you're just having a bad day, you can go to the mall and leave with a bunch of free stuff and not have had spent any money. And there's a ton more ways to get free things. I just wanted to give you this cool little secret to hopefully open your eyes to the world of samples, and hopefully it'll make you super happy. And I hope that you feel beautiful. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed, the link is down below. Hit the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time I re-upload. Love you guys so much. Have a good day. Bye.